Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. Hello everyone, we are at Dinosaur Park and they have a dinosaur scavenger hunt. Brother is helping Sebastian fill out his sheet, but looks like they have to find little pictures of dinos and they'll have a letter that they can put into their puzzle. We have to go to the library anyway, so we're going to drop them off afterwards. We just finished our scavenger hunt, but there seems to be an error on their sheets. I don't think it's me, I think it's the sheet. I've checked a million times. I'll put a picture up here, but it looks like they used the wrong symbol on one of the questions because it's supposed to be, how do you ask a dinosaur to lunch? I had to look this up on the internet. You say T-Rex? Which doesn't really make a lot of sense here. We don't do afternoon tea like in the UK, but yeah, they have the letter for H there, so it messes up both words and that and makes it like impossible to solve if you've not heard or looked up that joke. So I took a picture that I show you and we're gonna go to the library, so we'll let them know that they need different sheets. Anyway, we're gonna keep walking. Jack's just spotted a cute bird. Oh, he's cute. And it's really lovely. My coat is open. I am wearing 2 gloves and 2 hats, but my coat is not even zipped up. That is amazing. It's bedtime. You'll have to excuse the crazy hair. It's gonna go on at least for a week. Hopefully only a week, but we'll see. It is slow going. I'll start with that because I did a little bit more last night. I've been doing a patch across there, and then I need to do some all the way around, and then I'll just start like closing up that intersection. But yeah, I'm able to straighten out the glow hair so it's not kinky or frizzy. Unfortunately, I can't make it smooth. When you run your fingers across it or brush through it, it's like gritty. I think it just has to do with the glow stuff. I really wish it didn't have the glow and it was just that beautiful gradient. At one point before the pandemic, my hair supplier had a special listing for special order. You'd have to buy it and wait a month for it to come from her manufacturer. And I think this is one of the gradients because there's a few that start with this like creamy blonde and go down to different colors. I might need to email her and see if that's still an option because yeah, I would love that and not have this glow texture. I'm hoping it still works out and doesn't tangle. It doesn't seem like it's tangling anymore than anything else. Like honestly, this purple hair is tangling more than the glow hair because this is old and it just gets frizzy at the ends, even with me using the flat iron every night. It doesn't feel great. Not like anybody's running their fingers through my hair, except for me, so it's going well. I'm tired every night though, staying up, because I spent too much time on my Animal Crossing. I did my snowman and mailed out some stuff. My husband is like, I'll get to that in a second. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll experiment with making like a little ice cream shop in one of my market areas, and I started crafting some things. Right now it's a mess of some random things I crafted and a crafting table in the middle of the path, but I need to not do that until 12:30 before even starting braids, so we'll see how it goes. But our day was pretty typical. Got up and had breakfast, though everybody put school on hold because we were going out on an adventure. The library had a scavenger hunt at our park that we often stop and play at if we're doing a midday walk, because I try to catch it when only little toddlers are there. Lately I haven't been going at all if anybody is on it, even toddlers, so this was an exception, and it was a lot of my kids going from one section of the playground to another trying to find a spot where there wasn't a maskless child there, because nobody had masks on but us and a group that left when we were arriving. I don't know if it's relevant. They were Asian. They were doing awesome. Even the toddlers had masks on. But yeah, they left. They would have been the group that I would have wanted to stay. So they did play a little bit. We mostly did the scavenger hunt. When they finished it, one of the clues, as I said, made no sense at all. So while they swung a little bit, I double checked everything and looked up the question on the internet to see what it was supposed to be, and then I saw that the wrong symbol had been used. So after we completed our walk, we took a slightly shorter way around because Jax, he complains, and it took us out to a bus stop that we don't normally go to, right in the middle of the times that ours usually goes. So I was like, hey, well, you guys are whining that you're so thirsty, so we'll just stop. And we grabbed some lunch bags, and that was just a few minutes from our car. So they chugged some juice boxes on the way to the library, which is again just a few minutes away, and from this little bubble that we drive to. And we went in, we let them know there was a little mistake, and they got to choose prizes. Jack so sweetly offered to give his dino to his brother, so Sebastian got to choose too. And then we headed home and had lunch. After lunch, we went up for quiet time, and Jax started doing school during lunch. I gave him my old Bluetooth headphones. I've been using those for years, but one side started to get quieter, which doesn't work for me because I wear them one at a time normally because I get earaches from my ear holes are so small. Even with the smallest attachments, it starts to ache, so I just switch to its side. Also, while I'm braiding, like if I'm doing this side, I'll take that one out. And so when I was only having this one in, I could barely hear it. I figured it's not a big deal for him. He's got them both in. So his headphones are broken. That's why I'm saying all this. So he just popped my old headphones in and was sitting at lunch eating and doing his schoolwork. And then we headed up for quiet time. He got to do his video game time. When we came down from quiet time, my husband went out for a walk with Siggy, and I helped Sebastian with his Gravedigger monster truck Lego set. So he spent his Christmas money on 2 monster truck Lego sets. They're for 7 and up, and it was definitely too hard for him. So I had to do a lot. I had to say, get this piece, put it here, and a lot of times I had to be the one to snap things into place because it was just too hard. But we got it done. My husband's gonna have to do the other one because I don't feel like doing that twice. But he was so happy. And then we ordered dinner. My husband wanted burgers. The kids were voting for this one Italian place where they can get really good ravioli, but it was closed. I never know if it's just like closed for COVID temporarily, closed for good, closed 1 or 2 days a week, which is starting to be more common. Anything the restaurants can do to make ends meet, we'll work with them. So that one was closed today, so we did the burger place. It's super close. And we ate, and then I headed downstairs to work on my miniatures. As you saw, I got the largest shelving unit done in a cute little stool and some of the things that go on the stool, including some flowers. I was so covered in glue. And my husband was down there on his computer because he's been wanting a Jeep. He's been wanting a Jeep and wanting a Jeep and wanting a Jeep. He has tons of friends with Jeeps. Not that he can see his friends right now, but he is so close to paying off his Audi. His Audi is his love, and it's his long-term forever car. But he wants a fun Jeep for the warmer months to bring to the beach that we'd have to ride in mine. Probably his best friend would drive the Jeep down. So he is looking. He's done the financial stuff. So he's set if he finds something. So yeah, I think he just messaged me about a Jeep. I saw a Jeep in a year, so I'll have to look at that in a minute. He was doing that while I was doing the dollhouse stuff. All the kids were running around upstairs, and Sebastian saw his show. But now they are reading. When we were at the library, I wasn't intending to get books. I did have to return 2 of Sebastian's, but Jax loves to read to Sebastian, but he hates the books that I choose for him because I choose based on what Sebastian likes, plus just some random ones. So he'll read the random ones, but none of the robot books, none of the dinosaur books, none of the truck and car books. So I have to read all those, and Jax complains that he has nothing to read. So I let Jax choose out a pile of books that he's going to be reading. He got a bunch in a series that I'd actually gotten one of last time, and he loved it so much. I picked it on purpose because I knew Jax would like it even more than Sebastian. So they're reading 2 of those, and he's got 2 more. But I really need to get changed. I'm still in my street clothes. I need to get in Jamie so I can snuggle this dude to sleep and make my video. And yeah. They're going to be coming in here any second. They usually just are like, I'm done. It's bedtime. So I'm going to say goodnight to you. Thank you for watching. I hope you are happy and safe. And please, don't forget, wash your hands.